grief and disbelief. She just died 2 days ago. I knew we were coming here today. It was so sudden. No, Mom. Why didn't you tell me she was penniless? She had nothing. How could I not see that? I could have helped. I could have helped. By then, my few tears had become a torrent as I sunk into the chair. Leave him, Mom said, stroking my arm. Mrs. Anderson was a proud woman. She would never have wanted to know. She loved you. You were her family, and I only heard some stories. Stories from that Mrs. Becky. Poor Mrs. Anderson. Shaking her head, Mom said, sometimes I took over some baking, some extra halakshi. She said she liked cabbage rolls. When will the funeral be, Mom? We both wept. I could not sleep that night. I had seen over the years the gradual stooping of Mrs. Anderson's narrowing shoulders, the tremor in her hands as she slowly poured tea into my bone china teacup, the weakness in her voice as she asked if I'd like a cookie, the sliding of her feet as she shuffled over to the kitchen counter to select the teaspoons from her silverware chest. But I didn't think she would die. I now saw with clarity the decline in her finances and possessions, the upstairs closed off, the dining room no longer used, the parlor door mysteriously closed, and I saw her meticulously set the kitchen table with a lace cloth, one bone china cup and saucer, and a mismatched teapot, a crack wandering across the lid, and always, she set out the silver teaspoons. The following morning, I slipped out of the house on the pretext of doing some grocery shopping for